Hey, good morning class. How are you? I hope you all are fit and fine in your home and doing your job in proper manner. So dear student, in my last video I have discussed about what is derivative and algebra of derivative and some formulas. Okay. In this video I will discuss some questions, how to solve the questions on behalf of first principle, as well as we will find the derivative of trigonometric and all other functions with the help of some formulas. Okay. So let's start the video. So the very first question I am taking here is the function has been given as f(x) is equal to x square plus 1 upon x. Okay, this is a function. Now we have to find out the derivative of this function using first principle. We have to find out the derivative. It means f dash x. The value of f dash x we need to find over here with the help of first principle. So what is first principle? Basically, if f(x) is any real valued function, then its derivative यानी f dash x is equal to limit s tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of h upon h. This is the formula for the first principle. Okay. Now here h is the point at which we are interested to find the derivative of this given function. Okay. We are interested to find the derivative of this function at x is equal to h. Suppose if we have to find the derivative of any function at x is equal to c, then what will be its derivative? Limit c tends to 0 f of x plus c minus f of c upon c. Okay. This will be the algorithm in this case. Now what we have to do over here, this is the function we have given here. So what we will do here, since f(x) is given as x square plus 1 upon x. So first we will find the value of f of x plus h over here. So f of x plus h is equal to, replace x in the given function, replace x with x plus h. So function is given as x square plus 1 upon x. So f of x plus h will be x plus h whole square plus 1 upon x plus h. Okay, this is f of x plus h. Now this is the formula of finding the derivative using first principle. Okay. Now substitute all these values in the given formulas. So this will be limit s tends to 0 f of x plus h. The value of f of x plus h is x plus h whole square plus 1 whole upon x plus h minus f of x. Value of f of x is x square plus 1 upon x. Okay, divided by h. Now solve this question and then apply the limit. Right now we are not in the condition that we will use here the direct method and put the value of h is 0 over here, because if you are doing so, this will turn to the indeterminate format. So we have to solve it. So limit s tends to 0. Now see here, x plus h whole square, open it, x square plus h square plus 2xh and plus 1. Okay, over x plus h minus x square plus 1 upon x whole upon h. Now taking cross multiplication here, limit s tends to 0, and we can write it x into x square, that is x cube, plus x into h square plus 2xh plus x. Okay. Now multiplying x plus h with x square plus 1, so we get minus x plus h, okay, multiply with x square plus 1 and divided by h. Okay, और x plus h और x ये दोनों भी आ जाएंगे यहाँ पे. So limit h tends to 0 x cube plus x h square plus 2xh plus x, and this will be x into x square, x cube, this will be minus of x cube, x into x minus x, this will be minus x square time h, and this will be minus of h divided by h into x plus h. Okay. Now see, if there is any term is cancel out, see x cube and x cube will cancel out each other. Okay, x square h, okay, minus x and plus x will cancel out each other. So the remaining term are x h square plus 2x h, okay, and here minus x square h minus h divided by h into x plus h. Okay. Now limit h tends to 0. So in both the term we can take x and h as common. So here we get h and here we get minus x, and in both the term twice x plus h we can take h as common. So taking h common we get 2x minus 1, okay, divided by h into x plus h. ठीक है. Now taking h common from the numerator. Okay. So limit h tends to 0, taking h common. So we get here x time h minus x, okay, and plus 2x minus 1 divided by h into x plus h. Okay. Now this h will cancel out. Now on applying limit, what we get from here, put the value of h is 0 in the given function. ठीक है, जो बचा है उसमें h की जगह पे 0 टेंस करेंगे. So we get in numerator x 0 minus x plus 2x minus 1 upon here x into x plus 0, that is x into minus x square, okay, plus 2x minus 1 plus 2x minus 1 divided by x into x square. On taking minus common ले लें अगर हम suppose, so this will be minus x square minus 2x plus 1 upon x square. ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ यहाँ पे बनता हुआ दिख रहा है अगर हम इसका डिफरेंशिएशन करें तो. ठीक है, वी कैन क्रॉस चेक दिस. ठीक है, हम इसको क्रॉस चेक भी कर सकते हैं कि हमारा आंसर सही है या नहीं है. कैसे क्रॉस चेक कर सकते हैं? यूजिंग रैशनल मेथड या क्वोशिएंट मेथड ऑफ डिफरेंशिएशन. ठीक है, डिनोमिनेटर को फर्स्ट फंक्शन, न्यूमरेटर को सेकंड फंक्शन मान के हम चेक कर सकते हैं कि हमारी वैल्यू ठीक आ रही है या नहीं आ रही है. ओके, pause the video and take the screenshot of it. Okay, now next question. Okay, next question is question number 2, and the function is given as f(x) is equal to sin x plus 1. f(x) is equal to sin x plus 1. ठीक है, ये हमें फंक्शन दिया है and we need to find the derivative of this given function which is sin x plus 1 with the help of first principle. Again we will write f dash x equal to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x upon h. Okay, this is the formula of finding the derivative by first principle. Okay, ठीक है, and we will use this formula to find the derivative of this given function. So since we have given f(x) is equal to sin x plus 1, so f of x plus h will be, how we will find the value of f of x plus h? By replacing x in the given function with x plus h. So f of x plus h will be sin x plus h plus 1. Now substitute the value of fx and f of x plus h in the given formula. So we get the derivative of the given function is limit s tends to 0 f of x plus h, that is sin x plus h plus 1, minus f of x, that is sin x plus 1, divided by h. Okay. Now again see here, this is converted to a limiting question. ठीक है. And if you are using the direct method, it means if you are putting the value of h tends to 0, then this function will turn to the indeterminate form. So what we have to do here, we will use the formula of sin x minus sin y. In trigonometric function, I have teached you regarding the formulas, and I must told you that these formula will use in the further chapter, so you have to learn it. So again here the use of the formula sin x minus sin y. Okay. So what is the formula for sin x minus sin y? That is 2 times cos x plus y by 2 into sin x minus y by 2. So this is the formula which we will use here. Okay. So limit s tends to 0. Now see, let it be x and let it be y. Then sin x minus sin y, that is 2 times cos x plus y by 2, that is x plus h plus 1 plus x plus 1 by 2 into sin x minus y. Okay, into sin x minus y by 2. It means x plus h plus 1, x plus h plus 1 minus y, it means minus x minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, and whole upon h. Okay. So limit s tends to 0, here 2 times cos 2 times x, 2x plus 2h, okay, plus 2 upon 2 into sin minus x plus x got cancel out, plus 1 minus 1 got cancel out. So here we get h upon 2. Okay, and divided by h. We can write it like this. Now limit s tends to 0, this will be cos. Okay, taking 2 common from here, we get within bracket x plus h plus 1, okay, divided by 2 into sin h by 2 upon h, and this 2 is shifted towards the denominator of sin h by 2. It means it will turn into h by 2. Okay. Now see here, this 2 and 2 got cancel out. Okay, both the 2 cancel out. So what will you get from here? Limit s tends to 0 cos x plus h plus 1, okay, into sin h by 2 upon h by 2 into limit s tends to 0 sin h by 2 divided by h by 2. Now since if h is tending towards 0, so h upon 2 will be tending towards 0 upon 2, it means tending towards 0. So on applying limit, here we get cos x plus 0 plus 1 multiply with this will limit h tends to h by 2 tends to 0 sin h by 2 upon h by 2. ठीक है. So this will be cos x plus 1, and the value of this function, this limiting value is 1, because we know that limit theta tends to 0 sin theta upon theta is equal to 1. ठीक है, ये फार्मूला होता है बेटा. Limit theta tends to 0 sin theta upon theta is equal to 1. So we are going to use this formula over here so that we can get the value of this function is 1. Now cos x plus 1 multiply with 1. So our final answer is cos x plus 1. Okay. So the derivative of this given function, which is sin x plus 1, is cos x plus 1. Okay. Pause the video and take the screenshot beta. Okay. Now the next question. The next question is f(x) is equal to minus x to the power minus 1. Okay, so we have to find out the derivative of this given function. Okay, so let f of x plus h is equal to minus, since it is given as minus x, so we can write it like minus x to the power minus 1 or minus 1 by x. So f of x plus h will be minus 1 upon x plus h. Now since we know that the derivative of the function f dash x is limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Okay, now substitute the value of f of x plus h and f of x over here. So we get from here limit h tends to 0, the value of f of x plus h is minus 1 upon x plus h. Okay, and minus the value of f x minus 1 upon x, so this will be plus हो जाएगा, ठीक है, plus 1 upon x divided by h. Now limit h tends to 0, so there will be a calculation in numerator, so this will be minus of x and this will be plus x plus h, and taking LCM h, x and x plus h divided by h. So minus x plus x got cancel out, so this will be limit h tends to 0. Okay, h upon x, x plus h and multiply with h, so this h will be cancel out, ठीक है, from denominator. Now limit h tends to 0, 1 upon x, x plus h. On applying the limit, instead of h we can take the value of h is 0, so we get our final answer is 1 upon x square. Okay, so this is the required derivative of the given function, which is given as minus x to the power minus of 1. Okay, pause the video and take the screenshot. So I am taking the next question. Suppose the function is given as f(x) is equal to 10x. Now we need to find the derivative of 10x with the help of first principle. So since f of x is equal to 10x, so f of x plus h will be 10. Replace the x with x plus h over here. Now since we know that the derivative of any function is represented as limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Okay, now substitute the value of f of x plus h and f of x here, so we get limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h is 10x plus h minus f of x, the value of f of x is function which is given as 10x divided by h. Okay, now see, if we use direct method here, then this function will turn into indeterminate form. So to remove this condition, we will break 10 in terms of sin and cos. So this will be limit h tends to 0, 10x plus h will be expressed as sin x plus h divided by cos x plus h. Similarly 10x will be divided as sin x upon cos x and whole upon h. Okay, so limit h tends to 0. Now taking cos x and cos x plus h as LCM, here we get cos x multiply sin x plus h, okay, minus sin x multiply with cos x plus h, cos x plus h, okay, and divided by this h. Now see, in the numerator of this given function there is a formula cos x sin x plus h minus sin x cos x plus h. ठीक है, तो what kind of formula is generating over here? Sin x cos b minus cos x sin b. It means it is a formula for sin a minus b, or you can say sin x minus y. So we are just applying the formula. So let it be x and let it be y. So this is the formula sin x cos y minus cos x sin y. So sin x, which is x plus h, minus y, which is x, okay, divided by cos x into cos x plus h and divided by h. So this x and x will be cancelled out. So what we get in numerator? Limit as tends to 0. In numerator we have sin h, and we can take this h with the denominator of sin h and multiply with 1 upon the remaining part in the denominator is cos x into cos x plus h, okay. Now applying the limit, what we get here? Limit as tends to 0, sin h upon h multiply limit as tends to 0, 1 upon cos x into cos x plus h, okay. So now on applying the limit here, we get limit as tends to 0, sin upon h, that is the value of this is 1. By formula we know that limit theta tends to 0, sin theta upon theta is 1. So limit s tends to 0, sin h upon h will be 1, and here we get 1 upon cos x into cos x plus 0, that is 1 upon cos x into cos x. So this will be 1 upon cos square x, okay, and 1 upon cos square x is sec square x. So the derivative of function tan x, which is a trigonometric function, is sec square x, okay. Pause the video and take the screenshot. So dear student, it is all about from today's video lecture. Next video lecture we will discuss some more questions. Till then, bye bye, take care, have a nice day.